You asked, we promised, and now it's time to deliver on Hidden Gems in Colorado Springs Part 2. This go around, it's going to be a little bit different though. While there are some hidden gems on this list, we also wanted to discuss some of the places that Crystal and I absolutely love to go to. So while it may not be the most hidden secret in Colorado Springs, I can promise if you go to any of these locations, you're going to have a blast.
Go! Before we start talking about some of our favorite places from our past video, and if you didn't watch it, go back right now and, well, don't do it right now. Watch this video completely and then go and watch it. But we said that we were going to go play pickleball.
Pickleball.
Because that is kind of like the up and coming cool thing to do. And here in Colorado, especially because we have amazing weather and 300 days of sunshine, pickleball is huge. We're a healthy state. It's huge. So Sean and I were invited from one of our amazing vendors, Roof Corp, Jeff, and he helps us with a lot of our roofs and all that good stuff. So shout out to him. But he invited us to go play with him, and we did get a little bit of footage. So we'll put that up right now.
Not only did we play, we got a private lesson from the owner of Peak Pickleball, which is one of the things that we talk about here all the time is the community aspect in Colorado Springs. This place is amazing to live. You will find friends, you will meet new friends, and they will instantaneously. It's so cool. So we'll roll some footage of you of our terrible practice at pickleball, but we had an absolute blast. And the number one rule that we learned about pickleball was what?
Don't go in the kitchen.
Oh my goodness. It was to have fun.
Oh, have fun.
And then tap your paddles.
Tap your paddles. Also, don't go in the kitchen. Yeah, it's kitchen, right?
Don't go in the kitchen. Crystal's still learning.
You guys, I had never played it at all. Like I've never really picked up a paddle, didn't know any rules, didn't even really know. I just knew that it was kind of like tennis, kind of like ping pong.
Yet she could serve somehow.
I think she did good.
She did good.
Even Jeff said that I did good, which is a lot because I'm not athletic, not talented in that aspect of it. Sean, on the other hand, could pick it up and he's a pro. But anyway, so we are going to play some footage. Absolutely try it. And if you do come to Colorado and you would like a little lesson, we have a great connect and we'll get you squared away.
All right, the real first one on Hidden Gems Part 2. We just went there the other night, and it is our favorite spot to eat in town.
One of, not the favorite.
It's our favorite. We go there more than anywhere else. So it's our favorite.
We like the atmosphere. The atmosphere is very...
Hold on. We should know what it is. I even get it. It's the famous steakhouse in downtown Colorado Springs. Now you can tell them why.
Yeah, I love it. So we do a little bit of both. Like we'll go have a formal sit-down dinner. We'll take clients there. We'll take family. But then Sean and I like to do just like a quick date night. Well, it's not really quick because we're always there for a few hours, but it opens at around 4 o'clock and we just sit up at the bar top. And just like Sean said, it's like the culture, the atmosphere is just chill, awesome, relaxed. You get a little piano player if you're there. I think it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday maybe?
Yeah, I think it's only on the weekends, but yeah. It's really cool. It's old school, like piano bar vibe. So they have like the big leather booths and then they have their private reserve tables for two. They have the bar top, which is where we like to go because we just meet so many cool people. We met one of our favorite bartenders. His name's Bill. Shout out Bill. And he makes Crystal's favorite drink. It's probably been her favorite drink for several years.
Yes, it is.
What's it called? The Pepper Blossom?
Yeah.
If you go to the Famous in Colorado Springs, try Crystal's drink. Let us know what you think of it in the comments. I think it's disgusting. She's had 5 other people try it. I'd say 4 said it was gross and the other one loved it. But it's what? Basil jalapeno?
It's fresh basil, it's muddled jalapeno, it's vodka and Saint Germain. It's just really good. It is a flavor that is very unique. It's lovely. But yeah, it not only but you get an old fashioned and it's...
You're on timeout.
Why?
Because for my traditional folks who enjoy a tasty beverage, they do make a great old fashioned. But I will say, this is a strange story, but it's good for you guys to know because as many times as I had gone there, yeah, fun fact, you're about to hear a horror story. Not really a horror story, but just a story. So we took our photographer there to thank him for all the years of loyal service that he has helped us with in business, in real estate, because you guys know that we're your go-to people here in Colorado Springs for buying and selling. Hit us up if you're moving to the area. But anyways, we took him there and he wanted to try an old fashioned. So you have to order the famous fashion from the menu. And
you don't have to, but like that's
you should.
Kind of
that's their thing.
Yeah.
And all these years of going there, I was finally reading the ingredients because I just trust the bartender to make me a tasty beverage. And they actually use a rye bourbon. Sean found out not too long ago that rye bourbon and Sean do not mix well together. It doesn't make me sick. I just feel off the next day, even if I only have one. So suddenly I switched from rye to not rye, and Sean has no issues anymore. Yeah. So if you go to the Famous and you order the Famous fashion, expect a rye bourbon. If you do not like rye, order something more traditional like I did. We'll play some footage.
But really just get the pepper blossom and you'll be happy.
And the 20-ounce ribeye for about $60.
Yeah.
Ask them to char it. Ask them to char it. You'll thank me later. It's super tasty.
And all of their sides are really good. I always get, well, not always, but I really like their tuna tartare.
She's adventurous. I'm not.
Oh yeah, and the oysters are pretty good. It's just, it's a really nice, it's a nice date night. Now, it's a little pricey.
It is a little pricey.
It's not just like a casual, let's go every other day type place. It's kind of save up in your budget and it's a special treat. But highly recommend it. And it is downtown, so parking sucks, you guys.
Not really, not at the Famous because of the private parking space.
It still sucks.
So you have downtown street parking, which is just a pain in the butt, which we actually get lucky a lot of the times. Usually we get one of the first spots out front. But if not,
because we go at 4.
Yeah, it's true. But if not, then you can just hang left into this giant parking lot, and they just switched it. There's an app and everything. You just basically pay by the hour that you're there. So that's awesome. Just like their fries. If you love fries, don't get more than one serving because it's
humongous.
Yeah, it's family servings of everything. But the French fries there are off the chain.
And also, if you have a significant other like Sean, don't think that you're going to share. How many ounces is it? 12?
We get the 20-ounce ribeye.
20 ounces, you guys.
And Crystal has 2 bites. She's then full, so I eat the other 18 ounces. It just maths in my head. So if you're looking for super amazing vibes, piano bar style, bar top, booth seating, amazing food, great drinks, and people that you can go to on a regular basis that are going to remember your name and continue to give you great service year after year after year, Famous Steakhouse is a must visit here in Colorado Springs.
So now we're going to kind of jump different things, whatever it is, different.
Flip the script.
That's probably a little.
We'll go with that.
But another little, not really secret place, I would say, but it's fairly new. It's been here for a few years. There's not a lot throughout the U.S., and so I feel like it does make it very special to Colorado Springs, and that is Great Wolf Lodge. You guys know that we have kiddos. They're not little
children.
Yeah, little Rugrats.
Our kids are grown now. They're 14 and 19, about to be 15 and 20.
Yeah, it's crazy. But we still go. We just took Preston and one of his little friends. Not so little. They're freaking taller than me. I don't know how that happened, but it's great because it's super local. It's right off of the highway. It's centrally located, so you can go grab food anywhere else. You can go to the movies. You can kind of plan like a weekend type getaway all right in that same little area. Or even being local, you go there for a night and just have such a good time.
Well, and let's backtrack a little bit. For those who don't know, Great Wolf Lodge is a hotel, which is why to me it is a hidden gem here in Colorado Springs because I own a home here. Why do I need to stay in a hotel in the same city?
Yeah, for sure.
The answer is because they have a water park, they have golf courses, they have a they do have a rock climbing wall, but then they have like this sky jungle gym thing. They have
an arcade.
Quest. I don't know exactly what it's called. That's a little bit young for me.
The Magic Questing is really, really big.
Magic Quest. They have a little bowling alley that I set the high score on. If I have the footage of that, I'll post it up there. But I'm competing against 10-year-olds, so that's advantage goes to Sean.
It is what it is.
But Great Wolf Lodge is super fun because, yes, it's a hotel in Colorado Springs. So if you're just traveling through the area, it is right off the highway. You should definitely go visit. But even if you're a local and you live here, it is so much fun to take your kids there. They will have an absolute blast. You will spend way too much money because they are having an absolute blast. But Great Wolf Lodge is super cool, and for a hotel, they actually have decent food and beverages as well.
Well, and beds. Like, their actual beds are really comfortable. Their pillows are really comfortable. But also too, like, one of the big things that I love about it is that there's kind of a little bit of something for everybody, all ages, even adults. There's a bar, but they have the wave pool, which is a lot of fun. No matter what age you are, I think you get in there and you just become a kid again. They have this where, like, the big bucket dumps all over you. They have a straight down slide, so
that one's great.
Adventurous. Not me. Won't catch me on that thing. Literally stand in this tube. And the floor
shoots
drops
out from under you. Yeah, it's super crazy.
No, thank you.
Yes. And Colorado Springs, right? We have all the seasons. It gets super cold here. Not a Great Wolf Lodge because the entire water park is indoors. So it is open year round. You're never going to have any issues getting into the water park.
And fun little secret. You can go on Groupon or if your schedule allows you to be a little bit open, or if you're a planner, not me, but if you go on Groupon, you can type in Great Wolf and you can get a really good deal as long as you're not stuck in like, oh, I have to do it during spring break or I have to do it during Christmas break. Because if you're pigeonholed into a certain date, it's going to be pretty expensive. But you can get dates. My cousin just got one for like $59 a night, which is cheaper than one person on a day pass to go there. That's another thing you can do. You can just do a day pass to go to the water park. I don't recommend doing that. Go enjoy it. Stay there. Just be a kid.
But if you're local, why not? You can definitely save some money without having to spend the hotel fees. You could go and just have fun for the day, but that's what HOA community pools are for and other things like that. So like she said, just book the trip.
Yeah, go enjoy
there, enjoy yourself. And if you forget something, guess what? You're right off like InterQuest. So everything that you could possibly need convenience-wise is probably within a 5-minute drive. So you're not going to have to worry about anything. And if you forgot your swimsuit, guess what? They sell them there. So you're not going to have any problems at Great Wolf Lodge. Crystal and I love food and love going out, if you didn't already know that. So the next spot on our list is super cool. It is in Black Forest and it is called the Black Forest Bistro. One of the things that I really like about this place, well, let me caveat that. One thing that is hard about this place is that they're only open a very select few days and a select few times. So it's hard to get in. But when you get in, you will not regret your decision.
You have to do reservations.
Yeah.
Like, they don't just really allow you to kind of walk in.
Yeah.
Just because
they're so popular. They won a ton of accolades. I'll post those up here for you. Their chef is amazing.
Bartender is amazing.
I think we had talked about recently the private chef experience that we did with our friends. His name is Russ. He is a private chef here in Colorado Springs. So if you want a at-home private chef experience, let us know in the comments. We'll send you Russ's information, get you connected. But he actually did a pop-up event here and he sold out absolutely everything over 2 days, I think.
Right. I don't remember all the details.
He was there for 2 days. He did a pop-up thing and he sold out of completely everything.
But back to Black Forest Bistro. So we went.
That was a Black Forest.
I know, but that was more for, Russ is a private chef. He's not the private chef of Black Forest Bistro.
No, he's not.
Black Forest Bistro is a hidden gem because it is hidden in Black Forest. It's not somewhere where you're going to just drive and see this big corporate sign.
It's very hidden.
People don't know about it unless you pretty much have heard from a friend of a friend of a friend.
Local experts in Colorado Springs.
Or you just know us and you guys do. So, but what I really, really enjoyed about that place is that it's not super, how do I say it? Like, it's not super upscale and like you don't have to dress up to go there.
Black Forest is an interesting spot. It's in Colorado Springs, but it's in the wilderness. Like, Black Forest is an amazing place. And so it's sort of like Peyton, where it's mom and pop.
The time that we went there, we didn't get cocktails, but we got mocktails, and they were so good. And what I loved about it, and this is amazing, there's so many restaurants nowadays that are getting more into that, not drinking is an avenue, right? And so a lot of places now are starting to do a lot more mocktails, but the way that they do their mocktails, it makes you feel like you're included, you're not excluded. They're foofy, they're fun, they have little flowers on it. And so it was just a really cool environment to just be treated kind of like everybody else, the people that were ordering cocktails, or if you're not ordering cocktails, you don't feel like, I don't know, you feel accepted, right? It doesn't matter like what you're wearing, it doesn't matter what you're ordering, you just feel accepted. They make you feel like you can just do whatever.
Now here's the biggest secret with Black Forest Bistro that you probably won't know about. They do this very popular thing called the cheese wheel. And the cheese wheel is exactly that. It's very popular. You pick different pastas or whatever, and then they come around with this giant cheese wheel and they serve you based on that. But if you're a rookie, you won't know that if you go on cheese wheel night, that you can only get cheese wheel.
Well, and it's not, it's a cheese wheel night, but it's really cheese wheel hour.
Right.
So it's not like it's not the full day. If you want the cheese wheel, you have to book it during that cheese wheel hour. Otherwise, you can't order it.
But if you want a steak or like they don't do a salmon, they do this other fish that I can't remember. It was super tasty.
Oh, yeah, the one that
Blake ordered.
Yeah.
But if you want something other than the cheese wheel, you have to go at a separate time. So when you call to book your reservations, because you absolutely have to, be sure to confirm if it is cheese wheel or not so that you can make sure that you're getting the best experience possible. That is the only thing that I've seen about this place where people have a bad experience, is that they didn't know that cheese wheel was only that, or vice versa.
It wasn't a bad experience. It's just when you don't know something, right, and you're thinking that you're gonna be able to get this and you can't, that's just kind of like a shock. But I do recommend going there a few different times, trying the cheese wheel experience, because it is an experience and why not do it? But then also go for just our regular menu as well, because it's amazing. And it's super cute and quaint.
Yeah, and what's cool, if you haven't been to the Black Forest area, it is super scenic. You don't be surprised if you see deer crossing the road right in front of you, because that is exactly, Black Forest is just beautiful. We'll throw up some footage, and Black Forest is just a great spot. So not only are you having a great dinner, but if you go at a perfect time like what we did, you'll see the sun setting behind the mountains.
Gorgeous.
The forest is just glowing with the sunlight. Like it is a very special place. Maybe something that you could do like a proposal if you're feeling fancy, or just take your wife out on a nice date. It's definitely a good vibe.
Yep. Highly recommend. One of our other all-time favorite places, kind of a hidden gem. The name has changed several different times. There's been several different things that have went into the building. So I think it's kind of a hidden gem, but it's the control room. And we love to go there. We love to go there with our family. We love to go there with our friends. We love to go there just Sean and I. Very much a bar, arcade feel, but kids are allowed until I think 8 o'clock. Mm-hmm. And it's very family friendly. It's nothing crazy during that time. Now after 8 p.m., that's why it's only until 8 p.m. because it probably does get a little bit crazier.
That's when she gets crazy and beats the Jurassic Park game till the credits start.
Oh, that was all me. No, Sean and our good friend Eddie are both crazy and competitive. We started the game, they just ended it, basically.
That's fair.
But it's an amazing little spot, super local, right in the middle. What is
like
it,
off
Barnes?
Powers and Barnes or Tutton Barnes. It's right there. Basically, if you've heard us talk about the Powers Corridor, it's going to be 3, 4, 5 minutes away from the Powers Corridor.
Yep. Food is it's a bar. It's like a
surprisingly, they make like their own pizzas, and they do their own ground beef patties for burgers. Chicken tenders are frozen. They're not super solid, but
it's just bar food.
Yeah, it's fine. Kids will love it. Chicken tenders, that's all they need, right?
And pizza. And then they have some pretty good drink specials. They have a huge drink menu.
The menu is huge.
Yeah, the bartenders are amazing. They're super nice. What I love too is that because you could go sit at a table, you can go just play all the games, you could sit at the bar top, you can kind of do whatever. But the biggest difference that I've noticed there with the servers is that they all tip share. So you get good service no matter what, because everybody's working for you. And like you'll be out on the ping pong table, or not ping pong.
Air hockey?
No, what's the...
Skee ball. Pinball.
Pinball. They have a bunch of pinball machines, which is so much fun, you guys. If you have not played a pinball machine since you were a little kid, go play a pinball machine.
Not with your children, though, because when they beat you, they'll make sure to rub it in your face that they're better pinball players than you, even though you let them win. It's crazy.
But yeah, like the service is just great. The games, for the most part, all are like, I don't ever see very many down.
No, you name it, though. They have pinball. So you got, 8 different machines there. They have Mrs. Pac-Man. They have Guitar Hero. They have the basketball competitive shooting that Crystal likes to challenge me at, but lose every single time. They have skee ball. They have tons of stuff that you and your wife
I love that you skipped over that story so fast.
That you can...
You know that I beat your ass.
Whoa, now she's cursing.
Because
we poked a button.
Ask him when we first got together who won. I know, you guys.
Guys, you'll understand.
I won.
When you're trying to win your lady over, are you going to beat them, embarrass them?
Oh, you beat me right after, so clearly.
Are you going to do that on your first date or your second date or when you're trying to wife them up? No. But when you've been married as long as we have, it's time to just show them who's boss. When was the last time you...
I've won a few times. I can't remember, but I
can't remember because it was a long, long time.
They have a pool table.
They do have a pool table.
Do they have darts?
Don't think so. We'll fact check that for you.
I was going to say, I
don't think there's darts.
We've never played darts.
Hold on, I wanted to mention this a long time. She just keeps cutting me off. Thinks she's the boss. One thing about the control room that we really love is that it is affordable.
Oh, yeah.
The famous Grey Wolf Lodge, Black Forest Bistro. These are all experiences that are absolutely amazing. But things in Colorado Springs don't always have to be expensive. Throw a $20 bill in the coin machine, which they have those, by the way.
They do.
Bring cash. They have an ATM too, so if you need that. But they will give you quarters, just like it should be back in the old days, or even those coins. Remember the coins before the quarters? And then you can go play all the games, $20. I mean, you name it. Pinball, I think, is 50 cents.
Yeah.
I mean, they're cheap, affordable games. Now, if you want to go play something weird like Guitar Hero, it might be $1, but still, you can go there for.
Or if you want to stay there all night and conquer the dinosaur game, it's going to be more than $20.
Might be more than $20.
But it's a really good time. Makes for really good content.
Yep. Yep. But yeah, the control room, whether you're an adult, whether you're a kid, whether you're with the family, it doesn't really matter. You can have an absolute blast at this place. It's open during the day. It's open till way late at night. So you name it, you can have an absolute blast at the control room.
Yep, one of our favorite places. Family, non-family, date night, whatever you'd like. So one of our favorite places we have been going to, we've been holding client events to, we've been going there with our friends for several years now, is going to be the private label distillery in the heart of Colorado Springs. Amazing mountain views, you guys. There's probably not very many places that have views like this.
Yeah, it has. Basically, there's an entry level, the second floor, the third floor. The third floor has this walkout, wraparound balcony with fire pits and stuff like that. But every time we go there, it's usually in the evening around 4 or 5 o'clock. So we stay until the sun sets. And it is one of the best views that you can see in Colorado Springs. But private label distillery is definitely one of our favorite spots. We rent it out all the time. We do different events there. We go there quite often. And it's super cool because even though it's a distillery, if you have children, on the third level, and by the way, the second and the third level, we'll touch on those.
There's a three-level facility.
Yeah, so you walk in and it's the bar area. Huge, it wraps around, and they have all different kinds of super cool bottles, and they have a program where you basically become a member and then they give you a bottle every single quarter. They have their meetings. So the first level's super cool. The second level is a space that you can rent out, or you can just go there if it's not being rented out by someone else. On that level, they have couches and sofas and TVs. This is like the perfect spot for guys' night out to watch football or the NBA playoffs, which is happening right now, or hockey if you're a hockey fan. You name it. If you're looking to watch some sports, the second level is an amazing spot. It's
totally chill vibe, just like Sean said. Like a dude's night, perfect, because you can have your nasty old fashions, or you can just sip. You could just sip whiskey. Neat.
She's learning all these terms.
It's a really cool spot.
And then on the third level, which is where we spend the majority of our time, this is another place where you can rent it out, but this is the rooftop. You get the wraparound balcony, the fire pits. Also, what's super cool about the third level for families is they have a separate area where they have like pool tables, a couple arcade games, stack 'em things like tic-tac-toe or Connect 4. They have all different kinds of stuff to keep your kids entertained. If you guys want to go on one side, they can go on one side. And kids are allowed to be there until I believe 6 p.m.
Yeah.
So it's super cool. Whether you're adults or with the whole family, this is definitely a spot that we love.
Yeah, and we rent it out for, like Sean said, a lot of our events, but our biggest one that we rent it out for is our client appreciation event. And I will tell you, you guys, I mean, if it's not clear, it should be clear now that Colorado Springs is so culture, community, family. You feel like family pretty much no matter where you go. Owners of the private label have been so nice and accommodating to us. The bartenders have been there, you guys, for years and years and years. You know, if you continue to go back to an establishment and you get top-notch service every single time, and it's the same staff year after year after year, that they're doing something right. And they always, always take care of our people. They take care of us. If you want just kind of like a drink, like fast style and just like that really fast, it's an experience. Their cocktails are made of natural ingredients, not a lot of sugars, not added preservatives. Like,
they have these super cool ice cubes, which is super silly, but if you have an old fashioned the proper way, they'll give you 1 cube and they have like skull, they're just basically a skull, or they have a diamond, or they have a regular
their straws are glass straws. Like,
it feels like a very upscale, like it's just a very like, what's that word? Like when you go into the private like bar area, you know what I'm talking
Yeah, it's,
what are those called? Speakeasy. Almost feels like a speakeasy, but just different. But it very, very much upscale.
Well, and they have the testings, the taste testings, and the tours and stuff like that, because they have a whole distillery
stuff,
right? So you can see all of the barrels, which is so cool. I'm not a whiskey person, you guys. I'm not any of that, so I don't.
If you're a whiskey or a bourbon fan, this place is pretty awesome.
Yeah, and it's just one of those places that you have to go and experience.
And if you're not, you can get a regular vodka drink. They make their own. So you're not going there. Cool. You don't go there and order, and for some people who may or may not know, you don't go there and order Tito's.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of trying to go out.
You don't get Jameson. You don't get any of these name brand things that you hear. They have their own line of drinks. They have like 120 proof. They have 80 proof. So just depends on what you're looking for. But even if you want to experience it, they have the tastings, they have the tasting room. You can go there and try different stuff to figure out what you like, what you don't like, and then become a member so that you can get different bottles. These things are so cool. I'm going to play some footage for you guys, but their bottles are just very intricate. And she's cursed twice today. She's feeling it. She's feeling spicy.
Always spicy. It's super chill. The vibe's great. Oh, they don't have food. But they do have different food trucks that come. And so there's kind of a variety of different food that you can do. If you are renting out one of the rooms, you can bring in your own food. You can have it catered. You can contract with a different food truck. I mean, they're so flexible on kind of whatever you're wanting to do. So highly recommend it. And I think that's a wrap.
Is that a wrap?
We could sit here, you guys, and talk nonstop about all these different hidden gems, but we obviously want to keep your attention and not give you everything all at once. But
if you have questions on any other places in Colorado Springs, whether we've been there or we haven't been there, we will go there and try it for you and give you our honest review. We can make a YouTube video about it, or you can just text us at 719-238-1771. Give us a call. We are always here to answer your personal questions about living in, moving to, and all the fun things to do in Colorado Springs.
And as you know, we are your local real estate agents here. So if you are wanting to move here in the near time frame, like whatever that kind of looks like, whether it's a month or a year or 5 years or 10 years, or maybe this is your, forever home destination, we want to be the ones that help you. Give us a call, send us a text. 719-238-1771.
And then you get to come to our private events at Private Distillery, so you'll get that special invite.
Go get that VIP treat.
Stay tuned for the next video. We love seeing you guys, and as always, we'll see you in the next one.